Oh my god. Angry chicken combo. Angry chicken combo.
This was me 6 years ago. That is how my stream started out. There is so much I could dig into here about how bad this is. But this was me streaming 6 years ago.
I'm gonna have to highlight this. Oh no! Oh my chicken. That's really sad. Why would he kill my chicken like that?
And you know what the worst part is? I thought I was a good streamer at this point in time. I covered this topic last week about how sometimes growing too quickly is a bad thing. You can trip up and things can go downhill a little bit too quickly. But I want to just double down on this right now and say, you're a bad streamer. I'm a bad streamer. I was a worst streamer. If you saw that clip, I'm sure you'll agree with me. But the point is, I thought then that I was doing a great thing. I was interactive, I was being good at the game, I was making entertaining moments. I didn't realize my quality was trash, my frame rate was 5 FPS, the fact that my viewers couldn't hear anything coming from the game, that my microphone sounded like I was talking into a tin can. I didn't know these things. I hadn't learned these things. Nowadays, if I was to watch a streamer that was streaming at that quality, I would tune straight out again. And granted, things have changed in the last 6 years. Most streamers have a reasonable microphone that sounds 100 times better than that did, but so have standards. Standards have raised as well. You may think that your stream is good, but in the grand scheme of things, compared to other people on the platform, it might be horrendous. And that's okay. You don't have to be the best streamer in the world right now, as long as you're willing to learn. The number one thing that I can teach you about streaming, the one thing I want people to take away from this video and from my YouTube channel in general, is that you're not that good yet. However good you are at streaming, you are nowhere near as good as you will be in another year if you keep at it. Next year, you'll be nowhere near as good as you will be in 10 years if you keep at it. And in fact, I'd wager if you keep at this for the next 10 years and you have the capability to learn and improve and keep pushing yourself and keep changing things up until you find exactly what works for you, I can almost guarantee that in 10 years, you'll be a successful streamer. There have been a lot of videos going around recently due to a Reddit article claiming that streaming is your hobby, not your job. But I'm here to argue against that. It can be your job, but you need to work for it. Anyone can be a streamer. Not everyone can be a streamer. If you have it in yourself to go that extra mile, work hard, get better, improve, perfect your stream, then realize that it's all trash and start all over again, then maybe someday you'll get there. But right now, I can almost guarantee you, you are not a good streamer. And if you're watching this and you think, actually, I disagree, I'm a pretty great streamer, you're not. You're wrong. This applies to literally everyone. One of the top Twitch partners in the world could watch this video and think to themselves, actually, I'm a perfect streamer. But they wouldn't. And I would wager that the fact that they are one of the top streamers in the world, it's probably because they don't have that attitude where they think they're perfect. They are constantly trying to push themselves in new directions. Streaming is not something that you can perfect. It's an art form. It's something that you'll get better at and maybe you'll get worse at, and then you'll realize where you went wrong and you'll get better at it again. You'll waver, but you'll trend upwards in a positive direction. Maybe then everyone's idea of streaming and art changes and you dip again a little bit and you adapt and you change and you improve and you get better again, because that is how art works. Yeah, getting better at streaming is not a day by day. I'm better than I was yesterday. I'm better than I was the day before. But your ability is going to trend upwards as long as you keep practicing, as long as you keep working at it. And by working at it, I do not mean stream more hours. If you stream 7 days a week and you're trying to grow, you're doing it wrong. halve those, make it 4 days, make it 5 days, make it 3 days if you want. Spend the rest of the days in the week making content to get yourself discovered elsewhere. But aside from that, which is now obvious to a lot of people who have been trying to grow for a while, also take the time to watch your streams back. Do you think I watched this back? Do you think I watched any of this back? Do you think anyone could watch that back and think to themselves, oh yeah, that was a good use of my time, and that was a good use of time of anyone watching me? Of course not. Did that matter ultimately? No, it didn't. They were my first few days of streaming ever. I didn't know that it was going to become a job or a career in any sort of direction. I was just doing it for a bit of fun, and that was fine. I wasn't trying to grow. But I know that a lot of you watching are trying to grow, and you need to watch yourself back. Pick random moments of your own stream, and then think to yourself, am I interacting enough there? Am I being entertaining enough? Are all of the sound levels correct on my stream? Have I said anything offensive? Have I alienated anyone in Twitch chat? What is my chat activity like? Is there something that I've done to make it better today? Something I've done to make it worse today? How can I analyze that? How can I use that information to make tomorrow's stream better? You're a pretty bad streamer. I'm also a pretty bad streamer, and that's okay because we've got time. Streaming is a marathon, not a sprint. Use the days where you have a low view count. Use the days where you are struggling, where your stream is not growing as quickly as you'd like. Use those days and become a better streamer, because practice makes perfect. Theory and watching stuff back is a big part of that. Practice makes perfect. You're a bad streamer. We all are. We could be so much better than we are now if we just put in the time and practice. Thank you for watching. You can catch me live on stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday from 12:30 p.m. UK time. Check out my Discord server. It's full of streamers just like you, trying to get better, trying to help each other improve, and it's a great place to discuss the platform. Thanks for hanging out. See you in the next one.